G'day and welcome back to Stitch Up and another episode of Factorio. This whole series has been really cool, trying lots of new things, and I'm really enjoying this series. I think it's called IceWorld is the name of the series, and I've just been enjoying sort of doing things like upgrading to red belts, which I never normally really do. I don't know why I don't do that because it seems pretty essential, but I guess I do in some points. But what I've been doing in between episodes is a few different little bits and pieces. I don't know why I'm running off in that direction, but I want to show you what we've been doing with the nuclear fuel enrichment and talk to you about some new smelting plans. So please enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you in just a sec. Rightio, so there is a reason I was here at the start when I pressed record, and I'll get back to that in just a sec. If we pop into map mode and just have a look at a couple of things, these alarms every now and then, I guess just off in this bottom corner over here, and I think we've got some infrastructure that was there that we left earlier on from when we tried to reclaim some land. Everything's pretty tight and secure up here at the outpost, so everything's pretty good. Biters are, by the way, but we do have a defense here. I don't have a radar. I need to put one out there, but we do have defense here. The biters are sort of getting to that area. They're coming across, but they aren't making their way to the land bridge, across the land bridge just yet. We aren't really defended up the top, so if they do, it will be trouble. But that's all fine. So yes, now what we've been doing is trying to get a bit of extra upgrading going on with these red belts. So what I actually did is just near here, I kind of had to build it directly off the strip mall. But I've got this other thing here using green assembly machines and some of these really strong level 3 speed modules, friggin' strong as anything. But don't know why I've got them in there. But these guys are making red inserters, and those guys are sitting there in boxes, and so they're making the red belts, and they're making the red undergroundies and the red things here. But I think the problem with that is that only every now and then are these getting through. So I think because we've got some speedy belts here, I think we're probably having a little bit of trouble with with just the speed at which these guys are coming in. That is just to help get the red belt upgrading. And in fact, I had to manually place a few of these with this here. Now the problem, of course, is, and I'll stay in map mode for a second. The problem is the red assembly. So if we look right up to the end point, and in fact where we're making yellow science, the main thing that's been starved here, it's the blue chips. And the blue chips are starved by red chips, and the red chips, of course, just on this belt here, are not doing so well because the red chip factory, which is here, is struggling to get green chips. Now, the supply of white plastic bars has been bolstered, so I bolstered those guys up. I'll just go up to IceWorld and have a look, and I'll show you. So I put a few extra pieces on here, and I cleared out some of the storage tanks as well. So now we've got a good amount of those, and in fact, I doubled over. So you've got like a split here, and it's now a double full lane. So the idea is plenty of capacity. And I've gone ahead and added a second line in. I've diverted one of these copper plate lines, but it's a bit weird because it's kind of coming out there, but they're compressing. So I think I need to. I've got lots of different ones feeding in and sharing with each other. I'm working on that theory. It's pushing quite a bit of product out here on red belts, and I've manually helped to upgrade a lot of these belts, but the majority of them were done by robots. And then over here, we're just trying to see if we can basically get a better line of greens going on here. So first of all, what I'll try and do is see if we can get absolutely heaps of these guys, and I might even upgrade these guys to blue belts in that middle of the section. But these are level 1, these guys. So these are, I believe, assembly machine 1. So what I want to do is I want to just grab another upgrade tool, and I want to say, right, actually here, can you, so you're upgrading all those, that's fine, but can I also add into it the upgrading of these machines? So can I get ones into 3s. And I think that's going to be good. So 1s to 3s for these greens. We'll see about that. So let's try that. And if I do this, that means these guys should be upgrading. Yeah, so they should be upgrading there. Now, have I got level 3 machines here? So if I do that, that should upgrade just those guys. So now these guys are ready to be upgraded from level 1 to 3, skipping level 2. And now I just want to see, have I actually got these ready to go, these level 3 machines. Can't remember what I put in the strip mall. I don't believe I put any level 3 products into the strip mall. I haven't got any blue belts, but I don't even think I thought about. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't even have level 2 assembly machines. Because this is really, so there's the 1s. You're making what, level 1? No, then you're making level 2s. And then you're making level 1s. So what do we need to make level 3s? Because I'll probably want to put that out there. Yeah, look at this. This is interesting, isn't it? Okay. I suppose what I could do is just manually make them, couldn't I? What do you need? You need speed module 1s plus... so to make speed module 1s, I believe we just need... So it's here, speed module 1s. So you need green and reds. I think I'm just going to make this straight off. I'm not even going to use this over here on this strip mall. I'm just going to make it as a little endpoint assembly. Let me see. And assembly machine 2s. Well, we've got assembly machine 2s there, so what I could do is I could have requested chests because these guys have 50 of those. So what about if I make this into 100? Yeah, and that'll just keep making them. I got this, so these are active provider chests, I believe. What is that? Red chest. Passive provider chests. Okay, well that's just as good. And I want... passive provider chests. Where am I going to make this? Let me see. If I made it as an extension there, that would kind of work, wouldn't it? Let me just see about that. So if I did that, that'll make those guys. Hang on. Let me just see. I'm going to... Here, so you've seen 2s, you need quite a bit of stuff, and number 1s, you need quite a bit of stuff there. Actually, no, we're getting these already, aren't we? Yes, we're gonna supply them in by robot. And then this guy, so these will be supplied in by robot, and these guys, we need, yeah, so they'll be supplied in by robots, and speed module 1s. And speed module 1s are being made by this. So I'm going to extend this little section up here. Where is it? Whoop. How about we actually use the correct keys up here? Sorry, let me just cue that away. Yeah, I'm going to extend this little section here and just say, right, up here we're gonna do something different. And what we'll do is we'll use the level 2 machines for now, and we'll put 2 of them there. Yep, and then we'll get these guys. Yeah, and you need to be, and then in addition to that, we'll do, ooh, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. And then I'm going to put let me see, a requester chest. Where's a requester chest? Active provider. I want a blue one, don't I? Where's these ones? Here, yep. Requester chest. So I should be able to get one of those guys. And here, I'm going to put requester chest here and say, please request these level 2 machines. And I want him to get 50 of them. Yeah. And I don't need that to be there at all, actually. So you guys are just simply making level 1. Yeah, you're just going to make these guys. Actually, you're just making the level 1 speed modules. And we'll go here, and off you go making them. And then we want to just put them back out onto this. Yeah, and then we want to go... And I'll put a little gap in here and go back up. And now we want to say, right, there you go. And now, let's see if I could also do this and this. And then what we want to do is go, right, so here and here. And I want to get my requested chest. And I want this guy to request. So let's get these guys out here. And you'll be requesting, as we said earlier, these guys 50 of. 50 at any one time, please. Right, so we want this to go across. Let's do these again. So we'll go here, we'll go here, and we'll go here for now. And then we'll go up a little bit because this needs to be kind of podable. So let's do it again. Let's do another one here and just enjoy ourselves. Okay, so you're being told, there you go there. Okay, so you're actually requesting, yeah, and you're actually getting some of these guys in there. So your thing is to make them. And that means you're out to here, and it means we can put a yellow belt, and we can go like this. And I want this to be an active, hang on. Now I can't make any of these chests, but storage, I want these to be active provider chests, sends its contents to the logistics network. Yeah, okay, cool. So let's do this one like this. And we may have, this guy might be out of our, out of our range. So we'll put this just in here and we'll do that. And now all we should need to do is this, and that'll put those guys out to there. Now, we should have some robots come pick up here shortly. In fact, you can see robots dropping off to here. So what I'm hoping is some of these robots will just start to pick this guy up and start to upgrade. Here could be one coming in. Yes, he is. We'll follow him. There he is. Let's follow him here, this guy. Let's follow him, follow him, follow him. Oop, I'm going to try and keep up with him. Oop, here he goes. And he's going to upgrade one of them. Yes, I think he just did. Did he? Maybe. Don't know. But I'm hoping these guys are going to upgrade. Oh, there's a lot of upgrading over there going on. Now I don't know because I shouldn't have anything else upgrading. So what's happening here? Let me see. Is there anyone trying to upgrade? That's what I want to be upgraded. Oh, there's one. He's been upgraded now. Oh, he's green, is he? Why are you upgrading? Where's the... Is this the red? Oh, that's right. We're trying to upgrade the green section so we can then get into the... Yeah, so then we can then get into that. Okay, we've definitely got problems elsewhere because you have a look at that. We haven't got enough of this coming in. That's a problem. We haven't got enough of all the other products coming in. So, and I think... Yeah, let's let them go ahead and do what they're doing, but that is not too bad. You know, that's not too bad. I just want to grab some of these and let's just finish upgrading these guys. Yeah, nice. And we don't need them or them. Alright, and we don't need that. Yeah, brilliant. Okay. And of course we don't need them. Yeah. And in fact, I've probably just ruined my the slots here because we don't need these two here. Or that's... These are byproducts. Okay, so that is pretty good. Now, if I just look now, that means that some of these guys over here should be upgrading, and I'm hoping that our guys are bringing them across. Who is the? Yeah, there's one that's been upgraded. Yeah, and I think what we want to do is just make sure that everyone's on that. So what are you? Are you level 1? You're assembly machine 1. Yeah, and what are you? Are you... You are as well. In fact, I don't think anyone has. What's happening here? You assembling machine 3, 3. Okay, so some of these have been upgraded, so this is quite good, and we'll let them go ahead and do that. Here comes a whole lot of robots which seem to be looking for me, and yeah, they're getting everything out of the trash. That's nice. I'm just going to pop the other 50 robots into the system. 50 of each, so let's pop those guys in as well. I mean, I keep adding robots to the system, and I think it's going to try and top me up, so let me just turn off my personal robot port. Now, we need to make sure, right, we need to do this better. So this is sort of holding up here. So what we need to do is say one line needs to be completely dedicated to this. And I don't think we got a problem. If I have a look at it, I don't think we've got too much of an issue with, like, what are you waiting on here? Item ingredients shortage. Yeah, you are waiting on those. So I wonder if, yeah, we do need 2 lines of copper and 2 lines of these guys. Yeah, because we're on reds here. So let's do that. Let's get 2 separate lines going in. Start to build this in. Second line in here. Yeah. 2 of them and 2 of them. So that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, this is... And then we can just take that off, can't we? So once we get that in, we can just get rid of this and make a difference. Oop. Yeah, so just keep flowing for the moment, please. Over here, not required is this. You're not doing anything, are you? No. You're not, and you're not. And at the moment, you're not. But what we could do is we could say, right, so you're not doing anything at the moment. This is a bit jumbly. So we've got coal coming into here as well, and what I was thinking of doing is just seeing if we can get rid of the coal and start putting in some of the solid fuel. So that's something I think I want to do. How are you guys going here? Is it, what is it? You've got not enough. Yeah. So you can only get half a line there because I think I need to upgrade the belts. Are you guys, you look like you're red belts, but you just can't quite. These are fast transit belts, but they're moving really slow. Why? That might help us. Yeah, and I think we just need to... Yeah. Right, that's certainly helping to get things going across. Okay, that's these guys all coming this way. And we need this to be, you guys are all heading to the right of the screen. Yep. There, and then heading this way. Yep, nice. Okay, just manually upgrading these guys so they can just get going. You're going across, you're going this way. Ah, yes, lovely. We don't need to do too much of these guys, but I suppose it just gets rid of them. Frees up a robot who could be doing something else, I guess. Okay. So what we'll do is we will see, because we've got a bit of these guys coming in here. Yeah, at this point it starts to jack up, doesn't it? At this point it's 2 and 2, and they're just heading this way. So 2 and 2, and they're just heading this way and going into there. So these guys are now completely sorting that out. So now we need to get out, definitely need to get that extra line of iron in. Firstly, this one needs to be completely full. So why we're not getting completely full? I'm wondering if we do something different here. I wonder if we just try and actually, yeah, let's do something different. Let's go. Let's try something here. Can we delete something? Yep. I want to try delete, please. Okay, let me try and delete all of this. Let's try and delete everything here. Okay, and this is going to be interesting because that's a lot to delete. And I want to delete this as well. Right, and while we're here, you can delete all this. Yeah. And I just want to manually get rid of a couple of things here because I want to get that line restored if I can. Is that's going that way, that coal belts? Ah, well, if it's going that way, it is... Yeah, let's do that. So basically, that just restores the coal belt, so that'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, lots of robots. When you're deleting stuff, there's lots of robots around, so that's pretty good. Happy with that. Okay, so I want to start and just see if I can get something different here. I want to see if I can get myself, and here's the line that it needs to get to. When it does get to there, what we'll do is... No, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Where's my little man? Here we are. And we're here. So it's there and there. Right. I mean, we need to tidy up a bit of this spaghetti, but let's just get it functional, and in between episodes I'll do my tidy up, so that'll be quite good. Can you please get rid of all this? Okay, so we got one line here of this, and so what I want is I want to see how many we can get of our electric furnaces. So first of all, electric furnaces are going to require, geez, they need a bit of steel, don't they? Okay, let me just grab that and just see if I can just go ahead and grab some steel. Yeah. And how many can I make? 3. And then red circuits. Right. I need to get red circuits next. And let me just see, because yeah, this is basically me just handcrafting these guys. Just while I make a column, and then we can see about it. And so red circuits over here coming into the strip mall that I'll be able to pick up. I can just get these guys. Yes. Yep. Cool. Okay, how many can you make there? 7 and 2. Stone bricks next. Stone bricks right at the end, so we'll head across, grab those guys. Are they stone bricks? Let me just make sure. Stone bricks. Okay, let's see what the stone brick situation is. I believe stone bricks are these guys. Are they? Assembling machine. What are you making? Concrete. Stone bricks are these guys, I'm sure about it. Does that make a few? Yeah, it does. Good. And so let's just pick up quite a few of these guys. Try not to get any of the science. Ah, yes, we've got it all the way across here on the belts. So that should be quite a few there. Right, good. We did a bit of picking up there. Okay, these will take a little bit to make, but that's all right. We'll just pick a few more up as we go. Yep. And we might as well run up here. Okay, into the new smelting column, and let's see if we can get ourselves a nice new smelting piece. And we're almost at the space. That's good. And you can see that the production has stopped for green circuits. So, right, let's get this going then. Okay, and what we'll do is let's get ourselves a bit of room here. And electric furnaces, please. Right. So I'm going to have it one on the outside. So let me do this. go with this, reds, and just put them here. Yep, and so let's go like... In fact, let's come down a bit and just bring these guys down. Electric furnaces, yeah, and put him, say, I think there's pretty good for now. Right, let's do electric furnace 2, and then you're going to be going upwards. Yep. Great. And then so we'll go like this. 2 more. Yep. And I think we can do a little bit of, just a little bit, just to make it kind of nice. What I'm then going to do is just try and center this guy up a bit. Actually, you can just do that. And then, which way is it heading? You're heading in that direction. So let me do this through to kind of here. Yep. And then we need to make this split somewhere nice. Ah, maybe I could feed off either side. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so you're heading that way as well. So you're all heading that way. So let's do, these are red belts for speed. So let's go to, say, here, here, and here. Great. And we're going to put a second belt in here. You can come right in and down. And then you can come right in and down as well. It's a bit of a strange layout, but that's fine. I mean, I'm not too worried about the junctions of the spaghetti. You're then going up. Output is here, yep. So you're then going to there, and that'll feed in nicely, and that'll keep going. Yeah, that's an active line that we want to get going. And I need to feed into here, so we'll do this. We'll split this guy off. Yeah, you can be feeding into there. Again, it's overflow at the moment. Right, let's use blues for the movements. So if we come out here, and we do those two, and then we go facing inwards here and here, because we can put speed modules in these if we need to. But I was thinking, what about if we did substations? Okay, and what we'll do is, how many of these guys do we need before we can put a substation in? So if I go here, because what I could do is, I was thinking, how big are the substations? They're kind of big. What about if I put one here, and then where would I need the next one? I'm going to do that. Let's go up. And let's do that, and grab my substations, and we'll go, substation can be there, and then can be kind of, it can be there. So let's see what we're going to do. We'll do 1, we'll do 2, and then just to make it even, let's do there. And I just want to connect these couple of substations like this up the top. Yeah, just with that. Right, so that is not bad, and he puts him in like this. Right, let's just right. Let's get a repeatable here. So if we got that, and here, bit clunky there. So that's these two. That's these two. This is these two. We don't even need a repeatable. We'll just. It doesn't take too much to get this column built by hand, does it? Doesn't need to, so then he can be there, and I think I'll need him to do this. It's a bit of a shame, but that's all right. I don't mind that. Wow, you really taken some time to do that. But then if I put the speed modules in, he might be okay. Yeah. What about if we do that, and he'll do it a bit quicker. Right. Okay, let me do something here then. Let me take this out. Take this out here and make this symmetrical. There we go. Okay, so that's that, and I need my joiner to be up a bit, like this. Right, and then that'll work. Now, if I can get, please, can I get copy this guy like this? Yeah, I don't know if I want that. Or I do like it without any power. Do I like that? I think I could do a better one like this, actually. I think I could do this bit better. What about if we did this? Okay, what about if we did this? We know we need these guys. So what about if we go right? Okay, so you can be here to there, and then so you can be, say, there. Yep, and that means the next one can be here. Yep, which means this could be red. Which we could put this right on that, like that one, like that. Is that going to work? This is just awkward. There we go. Thank you very much. Okay, so what about if I now do, is that a copyable bit? So if I go like this, okay, there you go. What about if we do that? Maybe. Maybe that works. And then one more. Yeah, let me just try and see if that just doesn't work at all. And we'll see about this. And everything else should be able to be put down nice and quick. Let's see. It's funny because we actually can't get the speed modules because we can't make red-green circuits, which means we can't make we can't make green circuits quick enough, which means we can't make reds, which means we can't make blues. So it is kind of, you know, a little bit crazy. Let's try that. Try this. Okay, we need to wait for them. And is there nothing there? Oh yeah, they're putting things down. That's nice. So that's all pretty good. They are putting things down in the electrics. Yeah, I don't mind that. We'll see about that as a little blueprint. It doesn't seem to be making things very quickly, but can I speed things up at all? What are these guys made of? God, 260 of those. So it really does slow things down, doesn't it? Have I got any of those? No, I don't. Get rid of half of these, all of these, and let's make a few of those. Man, these speed modules. The module factory is just going to be, it's interesting, isn't it? Are we making things? I think we are. Yes, I think we are. I just need one more of them. And here, yep. And then that should be making things there. Do I have modules? I got one. I suppose I need to get rid of that and put the singles in there. So I could see one in here. And why can't I click on you? Are you nothing? Yeah. Don't know. How's that? Are you making things? You are kind of getting there. These guys have upgraded somewhat, but we need to. Ooh, yeah. We need to continue continue this down there. Right. What's happened here, people? Oh yes, I see. So we changed this, didn't we? So if I go here, nope, and nope, and I want to go nope, and nope. And it's going to be this one from here to there. So that should be allowing those guys to come through again. No problem. You have another line here which comes into there, which feeds into the base. I'm going to stop that. Yeah, I'm going to stop that and use that as the second line. I'm going to use this one as the second line. Just stop it. One of those. Let me do this and then upgrade it. And just put it as an upgrade. So if I do this and then do kind of that, yeah, that'll get it upgraded to red. And that should be quite nice actually. In fact, I can probably upgrade and those. Right. Can I make any of these? I think 44 of them. Okay. Stop the production of the modules for a moment. Ooh, does look better. Now this looks better, but is this just because... Are we supplying more now? Is this... Yeah, this is yellow supplying it in, and you know what? Even with this, I think we're just getting there. So what we'll do now is we'll make this a real kind of... Let's do a double feed in. So let's do this. So we'll go double feed in. And really, like, this now should just be completely solid because hardly any of this is going north, and this should now back up. And backing up on red means that we're in good nick, because they should now be just doing really well. But we're not getting anywhere near as much of those guys. And that's because these are sort of half compressed belts of that. And I need to see why. Yeah. So these are full here, but then we're splitting it out and we're allowing it to head down. So what I'll do is let's do something here. Let's not head down to that at all. Let's go let's do this instead. Let's go up. And have you got more? Yes, you do. So you'll be here, and then we'll go up, and you'll be there. Okay, and I'm going to allow that to bleed down a little bit, a bit like this one here, where I don't think we need it on the main bus. I'd rather just push it out a little bit. And these guys are looking pretty good. Let me just put a few more modules in here, although I don't really understand these little blue bits. In fact, what I'll do is I just want to clear, actually, can you clear that? Yeah, can I just do that and that? And then if I grab these, I should be able to now just go from the top and just go, yeah, so you should put in some extra ones there and make it a bit faster. Right, so that is actually producing a full belt anyway. And it's nice and tidy. I like that. That's not bad. I like the power down the middle. It's nice and clean. Let's see how that's going. Yeah, but that's actually just producing a nice full belt of that. And what we can continue to do is we stop the overflow here, but we can, now that we've ceased here, we can actually push the overflow back down into this and onto the bus if we wanted to. And so when this is finished with the iron plates, it pushes them down. Now we are seeing a much better line here of greens, but don't forget those greens. I was thinking of maybe getting those greens up to blues, but I need to make those in a machine, blue belts, and we'll see about that. But I could get a blue. See, this is splitting into two, so because of the geography of this, I should have left a second line in here. So because I don't have two output lines of green belts, it's only going to ever give me a full compressed red belt, and I then want to split one red belt into two red belts, and that means that this is never going to be quite kind of full. So because of that, I then probably should just do a blue from here all the way to there, and a blue splitter, a blue all the way up and just in here. So it's not too much making of blue, but you have to put them into a machine because they have lubricant. Oh yeah, let me just set the artillery going. Let me set the rocket, oh not the rocket silo, let me set the Spidertron going, and atomic bombs, yes please. And then we'll see about all this. Let me see the effects here. Are those what do you need? You need to do this. Ooh, lots of things are happening. Okay, let's get those three going along anyway. That could be quite nice. Now green circuits are good, and which if green circuits are good, I don't understand why reds aren't completely going stupid now. We have problems with the white again. Why? Come on, let's go up there and have a look, because this is what happened last time. So the whites are an issue. The plastic, and also where's the alarm? Because remember last time, we must check on the alarms, because last time the alarm was power gone to this base and it was game over. We're in big trouble, but everything seems to be working in the base nicely. Yeah, look, that's all queued up and ready. And how's everything in unloading town? Oop, where's unloading town? Here it is. I need another radar there, but I think it's all pretty good. Don't think the train's kind of stopped anywhere, derailed or anything, or been attacked. So I think it's just here we're getting those issues. Okay, so yeah, we're getting problems here. So I think, as bad as it is, because the oil does run down, so as bad as that is, I think what I'm going to do is just... you're pretty good, you are... Gosh, that's yellows. You know that. It really is. You got heaps of that. So really, I'm going to clear the system of just the yellows, and that means that now these guys should flow up. So we should start to see all of these flow in just a sec, and that means that they'll all just completely get going. Because what we're trying to do here is petroleum, and the making of the petroleum is over here, and it wouldn't make any petroleum. So that's the issue. So I'm trying to get this petroleum just to jump up a bit. If you see the number it's going up, we need that to continue going up. When the petroleum doesn't flow, the white belt stops. Now, because we got the white belt going at good speed now, I want to follow him down, and I just want to see how he looks, and how, once he gets going, what that does to my red system. This is pretty good. Happy with this. Start to play with the blue belts at some point, but I think we're looking pretty good. That green belt is really taken off, but that means that's just because we've got no plastic. That's because of that. I will also just grab my upgrade tool, and I think I want to just upgrade, yeah, these guys. Let's just upgrade them. Why not? Why not indeed, yeah. You don't need to be upgraded, but you guys can because you're bus worthy. So just the bus stuff. Cool. Don't think we need to do the coal, but we just will anyway. Just put this out here. And just if I can make it a bit bigger and just zoom out a bit, so I could do this, and then I could go out there and just say, right, you guys do your thing with the reds. So there's a bit more upgrading with the reds there, and what I will also do is I think I'm just going to take off because we've got the power situation here. These guys are all completely full. So what I will do is I'll just get I think these smelters here can start to be operated with not with coal. They can start to be operated with their lovely solid fuel. So because we really need to get the solid fuel going into something, because we're full. It's just we're full of solid fuel, and so I just think I need to get that solved, and just keep using it, because we do have all these smelters. We don't need to use coal anymore, but I think in between episodes I'll just move it over to solid fuel and show you what I've done. I don't think it's super interesting to take you on that journey, but I'll show you. Yeah, we can see here now the white. Let's just, before we finish the episode, we can see that the white plastic is flowing. It means that the red factory should be going again. It is. It seems like everything's just waiting, because you've actually got, if you look at the red situation, it seems that we've actually, yeah, you got reds making there. I mean, we can put speed modules in some of these as well. In fact, I've got speed modules at the ones at the top. But yeah, they're actually all firing pretty good, except for the very two top ones. Maybe this one as well. But everything else below it is actually firing. They're just taking their time, and these guys are really taking their time because they've got no modules. The irony is, the more reds we get down the train, that means that we'll actually be able to get more of the modules. So we are heading in the right direction. We bottlenecked again, and we are scrambling to unbottleneck it. But yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Please let me know what you think of the idea of me starting a new series after this on Megabase. I want to try a Megabase series because I think that could be quite good. So do let me know if you want to talk about that one or have any ideas. And don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe to Stitch Up, and I'll see you in the next episode of Factorio. This is our IceWorld series. Cheers.